Does the wickedness, the increase of wickedness around you, the increase of anger and hate speech, fear casting, extreme voices, the wickedness of critical people, is it causing your love to grow cold? Or are you still full of love and grace and patience and peace? What has been revealed in your heart in these past many months? Church, I got to tell you, we're not even probably halfway through this thing. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but we are in this pandemic. We are going to be outside for a long, long time worshiping Jesus. We're going to be wearing masks for a long, long time. We just got to, we're now past the when is it going to be over? It's now time to say, okay, I'm getting off of my couch and I'm going after Jesus. I'm figuring out how to follow him in the midst of this stuff. You know what? This election in November, it is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. We got to be ready to be faithful, engaged with faith and prayer and truth and love in the midst of this time. And let me tell you, we have to remember, church, that no matter who wins, Jesus is Lord of all. We have to hold that in our hearts, whether we're celebrating a victory in November or we're mourning that. We will do either. Some people in this church might be celebrating, some mourning, but we are going to hold the faith that Jesus is Lord of all. Do you realize that this is what's so hard for Christians? All right, I'm just going here with my heart. All right, so this is what's so hard for us, is that we are called to hold in tension this call to engage in bringing justice and love and peace and truth and righteousness to our world, to our city, to our country. We are not supposed to just hide in the hills and let everything burn. We are supposed to get in there and believe that we can change the course of history. We can impact our politics and our economic situation and education situation. And we've got to work together with it. That's why I hope you all show up on Tuesday night. We cannot be the ones that just sit back and go, they're stupid. Oh, they're stupid. They're stupid. Because politics matters. It affects people's lives. Policy affects people's lives. Jesus says the two most important commands are love God with everything you got, heart, soul, strength, and mind, and what? Love your neighbor as yourself. You might think you're doing okay, but maybe your neighbor's not, and so you got to fight for a more just society for your neighbor. We have to do that, but then hold in tension that we will never, ever see a perfectly just society until the end, until Jesus returns. We will never, ever see perfect justice. We will always have some measure of injustice, corruption, racism, and greed. Now, we will have more of it if all the Christians just sit back and wait for Jesus. We are called to step up and go against the darkness and hold it back and say, you're not just going to thrive here. You're going to have a battle every day in my city. Right? But we have to hold this intention that we are fighting for a just city, but at the same time going, but God is on the throne, and whatever happens or whatever is happening, I will trust him. He will bring the perfect government at the end.